Good morning to one and all. I hope you all are doing well. So, in the previous class, students, we were doing the lesson in conversation with J.K. Rowling. And so far, we have completed up to page number 64. We have seen how Rowling and the students were having a conversation. Okay, so in today's class, we will start with page number 65. Let's see. Students, was it hard to think of the monster's name? So the students asking to Rowling that was it hard? It was very tough to think of the monster name? Then Rowling replied, some of the monsters are from folklore, so I didn't invent them. In book 4, you will see some creatures I did invent, and I had fun making up their name. So here, Rowling said that some of the names which I have given were from the folklore. Folklore means from some of the stories. So that was not the one I have invented, so I didn't invent them. And in book 4, you have seen that some creatures are there, so that creatures I have invented. And I have given their names, and I have fun making to their name also, Rowling replied. Then again the student said, what made you think of the people's name and dormitories at Hogwarts? So the students are asking, how you think and what made you think the names of the people that are in dormitories at your Hogwarts? Then Rowling she replied, I invented the names of the houses on the back of an airplane sick bag. This is true. I love inventing names, but I also collect unusual names so that I can look through my notebook and choose one that suits a new character. So here Rowling said that I invented the name of the houses on the back plane, okay, on the back airplane sick bag. And this is true that I love inventing names. Rowling love inventing names, and she also collect unusual name so that she can look through her notebook and she can choose the one which suit the new characters. Then again the students, do you now or have you in the past kept a journal? If so, do you believe that it helps in your writing? So the students asked Rowling, so do you now do you have anything like a journal to kept in the past? And if so, do you believe? And the student asked, do you believe that it helps in your writing? Then Rowling replied, I have never managed to keep a journal longer than 2 weeks. I get bored with my life. I prefer inventing things. So Rowling said, I never managed to keep the journal, and most probably I used to keep for 2 weeks, not longer than that, because I used to get bored with the life, and I prefer inventing things. I prefer inventing new things. Then the student said, do you take real people you know and put them in your books? So the student said, you are writing the books. Do you take real people's name and put the character in your books? Then Rowling replied, the closest I have come to putting a real person in my books is with Gilderoy Lockhart, who is an exaggeration of someone I once knew. John Wesley is a little bit like my oldest friend, a man I was at school with, whose name is Cian, but neither of them are accurate portrait. So Rowling said, I used to put the character, those who are close to me in my life, those who are close to me. For example, Gilderoy Lockhart, that is an exaggeration of someone she knew, okay. Then John Weasley, the character of John Weasley is a little bit like her oldest friend. And she's oldest friend, and that was once they were friend in the school. So again next is Cian, okay, Cian, so that was her schoolmate, but neither of them they are accurate portraits. They are not the exact portrait of real life. Then students, how does it feel to know that millions of kids are reading your book? So how you feel to know that millions of people, the books you have written, millions of people are reading your books? Then Rowling, Amazing. I don't think I really realized how many there were until I visited the States and met thousands and thousands of people at books signing. So Rowling said, amazing. And I never realized that there are thousands of people reading my books. So once I visited the state, I met thousands of thousand people. They come for signing. Then next, students, would you ever want to consider another job if you had the opportunity? Rowling, no, I'm doing the thing I love best in the world, although I did enjoy being a teacher. Then Rowling the student asks, apart from writing, apart from the writer, do you ever enjoy or do you ever consider to take another opportunity for a job? Then Rowling said, no, I don't like to do another job because I love writing and it is the best job for me in the world. If so, I will prefer a teacher, being a teacher, she replied. Then next, student, what would you advise to be any another young people that would want to write stories? So student asks, what will you advise to people, those who want to write stories? What will you prefer? Then Rowling said, the most important thing is to read as much as you can, like I did. It will give you an understanding of what makes good writing and it will enlarge your vocabulary. And it's a lot of fun, and also start by writing about things you know, your own experiences, your own feelings, that what I do. Then Rowling said, the most important part is to read. Okay, as much as you read, it will give more experience you to write, it will give you understanding, and it will also makes a good writing, and it will increase your vocabulary, your speaking vocabulary. And reading is also a lot of fun, and you have to write from the things you know. Though no need to write that you don't know the things and you are imagining and you are writing, but start from small things, whatever you know, start from that thing. Then put your own experience and your own feelings. That is what Rowling did. Okay, so children, we have completed this chapter in conversation with J.K. Rowling. So in the next class we will start with the new chapter, but before that, please go through the chapter. Okay, so read the chapter, read the lesson. Any problem, any meaning you have not understand, you can get back to me. Okay, then thank you.